just saying. I was like, I'm gonna go live now.
Wait, you're streaming now?
Yeah, I'm streaming live on YouTube. So you're gonna be able to see what I'm talking about through my build. Okay. No, not. Oh,
Alright, I'm watching right
through
now.
my build. Yeah, you can turn that down because you're hearing me through your headset.
Alright.
Through my build. You can turn that down. All right, there we go. Okay, so as you see my character right there, you see all my gear sets here. Now I'm going to hit the black pad, and it brings this screen up right here. So as you look down it, you'll see where my critical hit chance is 49.7% for my critical hit chance.
Yeah.
Okay, and the critical hit damage is at 114.9%. Okay, now as you look at
Yeah.
all those items on my build for my gear, okay, not the weapons, all the gear, how almost everything except for like two little yellow dots, almost everything is red. You
Right.
you want red. You want red. Okay? Because that means that you're going to literally smash the living crap out of whatever you hit. So like my mask here has weapon damage, critical hit chance, and a mod on it that has critical hit chance. You see how big the numbers is? My critical hit chance is at 6%, which is full. Because as you see on the field protective mask, see how like that one red dot looks like it's got like a shadow underneath of it?
Mm-hmm.
Means it is maxed out. That item is maxed out as max as it's going to get. So critical hit chance on this mask, the max you're going to get is 6%. Pierce.
Where'd you get the coyote mask from?
I did a mission and wound up getting one of the coyote masks. And you can
Oh,
even
okay.
like just look up YouTube videos and say like how to get the coyote mask Division 2. And there's people out there that do videos teaching you how like what missions will work and how to get it. Sometimes sometimes you get it, sometimes it's like rolling the dice. You may get it, you may have to do it again. That's why today we were doing that mission over and over and over again because we were trying so hard to get that particular holster because it's an exotic holster, and I believe that that particular exotic holster is even though it's heavy on the DPS build, on the red damage build, it's also got a little armor to it. But the stats are ridiculously good, so that's why we're trying to get it.
Alright.
And like I said, what you got to pay attention to is that when you're putting stuff together for your set, you look through like this is all the masks that I have like in my inventory right now. Okay, so this is Providence Defense. The Coyote, there is no additional thing. So you don't remember how I was telling you earlier, the Providence Defense, you put 3 pieces on here, you're going to have this. Well, it's an exotic, so I'm not going to have anything. So
Yeah, so on my
all I get out of
oh,
this is just the weapon damage, the the critical hit chance, the critical hit damage, and the critical hit damage mod slot that I put in there. But there
okay.
is one different. With this exotic, I get a talent. Now the talent says for this one says you and all allies gain a bonus based on the distance of the last enemy you hit. So
Oh,
zero
shoot.
to 0 to 15 meters, which is like basically like a couple feet away. 25% critical hit damage is what you're getting additional to everything you're doing. 15 to 25 meters, and it's 10% critical hit damage and 10% critical hit chance. And then if you're hitting targets from 25 meters away, you're getting 25% critical hit chance. So this is all numbers added onto that. Follow me?
Yeah, I'm following you.
So you get a talent, but you lose, having three different items that you have to put together. So it's okay, but the only downside is that when it comes to exotics, you can only have one of each item. So you can only have one exotic weapon and one exotic gear piece. Otherwise, we'd all have like six exotic items like on our character. We would have like an exotic headpiece, chest piece, backpack. We'd have everything, but unfortunately, they don't want us to, put all that stock into us because we would be seriously overpowered.
I think somebody just sent you a message.
Oh, that was one of my friends. He signed online.
Oh,
What up, shooter?
okay.
Give my boy a shout out. But I mean, okay, so let's go away from that. We're going to go down to Sokolov Concern. Okay, so you look at Sokolov Concern. If you put one piece on, doesn't matter what it is, you're going to get 10% SMG damage. You get two pieces of Sokolov Concern, you're going to get 15% critical hit damage. And if you put three items on, you're going to get 10% critical hit chance. This
Okay,
is.
so alright. Wait, hang on. So on my mask, the circle of concern, I got like I don't have like all red like well you have all red either. You have like yellow, red, and red. I have blue, yellow, and red. Well, I have blue and yellow.
Yeah, I have.
Cause I got the hazard protection and stats effect.
Yeah. So see with mine, it's like with this Sokolov Concern, it's got the 12% weapon damage. It's got the 5.2% skill damage. It's got the 10.1% critical hit damage, and then I have a mod slot. I can put a mod slot in here, and that increases it as well. So that's just adding on to it. So let's just say, okay, so for that field protective mask right there, okay,
Mhm.
so we're looking at just critical hit chance. Okay, so I have 6% and 4.3%. So right there, that is 10.3% critical hit chance. Follow me?
Yeah.
So you add those two together. So those two critical hit chances on this while wearing this mask alone, just this mask, I'm getting 10.3% critical hit chance. But if I wear this plus another said item of Providence Defense, you notice that not only am I getting that headshot damage, I'm getting that critical hit chance. So
Yeah.
that's 10.3%, and you get 10% additional to that. So, again, for those people that hate math, this is a pain in the ass. But if you can figure out. So if you figure out, like what an additional 10% of that 10.3% is, so we're talking like what, maybe 13, it rounds out to, let's just say like 11, 12, maybe 13. I'll high roll it and say 13%. So you're getting an additional 13% critical hit chance because you're wearing this plus another item. And I don't even know if that item has critical hit chance as well on that. So we're even stacking those numbers on top. So let's just say it's like, my other gear piece was, let's say it was a holster. And that holster only has like two slots in it. So one was weapon damage, and then the other one was critical hit chance, and it was 6%. Okay, so now I add that 6% to my 10.3%. That makes it 16.3%. So then you add 10% of that 16.3%, and that's what you're going to get additional to this. So it's really confusing numbers wise, but what I try to tell people is that look, what you mainly want to remember is you want three things. And I tell people this is what the kind of the order of importance of what you're looking for. Number 1, you want critical hit chance. So you want to look for an item that has the most crit chance, period. Number two, you want crit damage. Okay? And number three, the last thing that you want to look for is weapon damage. Because you're going to have all these other gear pieces, and I could show you here as soon as like I get done with this mission and go back to DC. It'll make more sense when I go to the library. But as you're seeing right here, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. So with all this stuff, like that's the mask that I'm running. So now I go down to the chest piece. You see, oops, wait a minute. You see, I got crit hit damage, crit hit chance. Then I got my holster. My holster has crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and weapon damage. Unfortunately, I'm working on trying to get a better Providence Defense backpack to where it's like because I already had to like go to the library and recalibrate it, and when I did, I recalibrated for the. I think I recalibrated for the talent as opposed to
You need to
chain.
you need to show me how to recalibrate because I don't have to recalibrate in this game because like in Division One it's easy just like the way in Division Two is. I still don't know how to do it.
It used
You
to
gotta
be
show me.
it used to be much harder, but then they kind of went back to like the kind of formula. So I'll explain that here in a second. But you can only recalibrate one item. So I can either change my weapon damage, my skill damage, my headshot damage. That's it. That's the only thing I can recalibrate. So it's not like because otherwise I would, as soon as I got like perfectly rolled, weapon damage and recalibrated that, I'd go to that headshot damage and I would recalibrate that until it was full. Then I'd just have like this, absolutely perfectly, filled out uh, item like a backpack or whatever that had every, skill all the way to the max. So unfortunately, they won't let you have that either. So you can only choose one thing. So I'm trying to see if I can get a backpack that has weapon damage, again, critical hit chance, weapon damage, and critical hit damage chance. So I got those three things that I want. You know, awesome. But I'm still working on trying to get those things. But I'm not complaining. It's like okay, so it's a skill slot, no big deal. Gloves, crit hit damage, crit hit chance, weapon damage. You see the pattern I'm going through here?
Yeah, yeah, I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
That just lost
And
like
then
it, but I just gotta figure out what are the best items because I feel like I don't get really get rid of some of these items because I want use some of these loadouts because remember they give you three loadouts, right? So I want to use each
oh,
one
you
of these
talking about like
loadouts
these
as
loadouts
three
over here?
different builds. Huh?
You talking about like these loadouts that you create and make on your own?
Yeah, three different builds, which means three different loadouts.
Oh no, you can sit there and you can keep on creating. I think at some point in time, I think it's like the most I'm like at right now is like I can have seven different loadouts. But I've decided
Yeah,
just to kind of like I don't really need seven. So I've got this one which is called Perfectly Unbreakable. You see that it's like there's red, yellow, and blue all over the place, but it's mainly red and blue. So I do a little bit of damage, but I also have a lot of armor, so it takes a lot of hits for them to finally take me down.
mm,
So it's kind of a hybrid between, being a tank with heavy armor and being a DPS build. So it's like I can kind of do some damage, but at the same time, I'm not going to get obliterated by like maybe like two or three bullets.
yeah. See, that's what I mean. I want those. I'm saying that's what I want to do. I want to be more creative. I'm gonna start making builds so I can start making three different types of
Yeah, because there's
different
some,
types of loadouts.
yeah, because there's something for like everybody. There's going to be some people that run with DPS builds. There's going to be a lot of people that run with tank builds. There's some that do the shock, and just there's like tons of different things you can choose from. But it starts getting like really, really, really hectically confusing trying to figure out which one you're using. So
Alright.
I'm trying to finish this up to the point where I can find this person named Wildfire. So as soon as I get that named boss, I am happy to get the hell out of here. All right. All right. Sniper out.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Headshot. Mid sneeze too.
You boys like barbecue?
Who the hell said that? Oh! There's Wildfire. That's the one I want.
Behind you.
Specialization research task complete.
Oh shoot.
An agent
Ah.
needs assistance.
Run behind that truck.
I'm in need of some covering fire.
Oops.
China Light Industries Corporation.
Stick your head out. Thank you. Alright, we're clear. Now, none of this stuff is going to leave, so you can always look at it. Another thing I want to teach you, and it's really, really, really important, is when you start getting certain items, you're going to see, like, where, okay, I got a shotgun in front of me right now, so it has shotgun damage, damage to armor, and reload speed. There's a little line, or a little arrow, I should say, that's on there. When you start recalibrating, once I teach you how to do it, when you go through there and start recalibrating, you're going to pick up another
Mm-hmm.
item. So you're going to be like, oh, I've already got this item in here, but maybe one of those attributes or core attributes you've already put into your library. Well, gee, I don't remember what percentage it was. That arrow is going to show you, like, okay, you had this much. So it'll make sense because, like, if you're looking at my screen on YouTube, you'll see that the shotgun damage, how the orange arrow is all the way to the right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens is that I had a shotgun previously. It may not have been this exact one. It could have been just any one of them, but it had the core attribute of shotgun damage on it, and it was completely maxed out. So I put that in my library. So in my library, I have up to this. Follow me? But this
Mm-hmm.
shotgun is saying it's only 9%. So it's not going past that triangle. So I'm going to be like, okay, this is garbage. I don't need it. So down there at the bottom, that reload speed is a little easier to show you because there's a white triangle down there. Now, if that 5.9%, that if that orange line went all the way past that triangle, like past it to the right, that means that I'm going to need that reload speed because this one is going to be a higher percentage than what I have in my library.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
where it has the talents, like it says close and personal, underneath of the icon, which is a little snake head, you'll see that little diamond with the lines next to it. Means I've already put it in
Yeah.
my library, so I don't need this. So overall, this gun has 1 million damage, 70 RPMs, and it's a 12 mag. It's not the greatest gun in the world. In fact, actually, looking at it, two of the items aren't even over the halfway point. So, absolute garbage. I don't need it. Even though it says total damage 1 million, I don't really need it. Now, this one,
Hmm.
whoa, lordy, look at that. That one has, it's a Sokolov concern, but the critical hit chance, 5.9%. That's pretty good. Now, I could do without the explosive resistance, and honestly, the talent Unstoppable Force, that's not bad. So honestly, if I was to say, let's say in my library I had my crit hit chance, which is the most maximum that you can get is 6%. Okay, let's say I went to my library and said, okay, I'm going to take said item here and I'm going to change the explosive resistance and I want to swap it out for critical hit chance or critical hit damage.
Hang on. My girlfriend's calling me. I'll get back. Hello. Hey, Godfather, what's up?
Anything else I need? No. Hold on here. So projects. Oh, I can't see the project I need. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Man, that kind of sucks. Okay, let me look at this. Let's see. Backpack has a mod. Chest piece has a mod. Excuse me. Stability. You know, I want to change that over. Crit hit damage. Crit hit damage. Crit hit chance. Optimal range. I'm already running that. Okay. Bummer. Huh. Well, that's just a son of a bitch. Hmm. Garbage. What do we have here? Since we're not doing nothing, let's go ahead and fire off a couple rounds. Hmm. Hmm. Um, hmm. It's not really going to do much difference.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay. Well, it's not really going to do that much difference now, is it? Hmm.
It's 75 on my end.
Yeah, it's a little slower. I don't like that. Excuse me. No, I was just testing something out real quick. Take and go for my white death and go back down to my big.
Alright, well, let's finish this mission so we could, like, so I can recalibrate some things.
Huh. Hold on.
Mm.
Baker's dozen.
Mm.
One versus the other.
Mm.
They're basically the same gun, except for one shoots and gives more damage.
So you have Sweet Dreams and Diamondback, and Bullet King and oh yeah, show me what the Lady Death is.
Lady Death, that's it right there.
Where? Oh,
Oh,
that.
it'll. YouTube usually has like about like a 5-10 second lag, so it's popping up on the screen now.
Yeah, yeah, I see it.
So I have that. I have the Sweet Dreams, and I have the Diamondback. So again,
Can
I
you
mean,
fire it and see what happens? Can you fire it? I want to see what it does.
oh, for the Lady Death.
Yeah.
Yep, Lady Death, full clip. 3, 2, 1. That's it.
I'm not watching on YouTube.
Okay, I
Dang,
will.
32 bullets. Wow.
Yep. So this is me not.
Yeah, I,
This is me not holding the gun. It's just I hit the fire button and not trying to stay in the center. Just let it go wherever it wants to go.
hmm.
Now, if I try to hold it in the center, eh.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, because if you look at the gun for the Lady Death, oops, there we go. Stability is what's going to basically make it like a laser, where it stays while it's shooting. It stays in one spot. You need a lot of stability. So if your gun is like fully maxed out in stability, it's going to stay in one spot. So let's say I gotta find one that's got some good stability on it.
The chameleon.
Hold on. It might actually, that gun might actually be in my stash, so that's why I can't see it. Chatterbox? No. This one has more stability than the Lady Death. So we'll, oops, switch. Okay, so this is the one I'm running right now.
Cool.
Yeah. So it's like there's a lot of things you got to look into. Like, okay, what is it exactly that I'm trying to do? Um, I believe I got what I needed, so I'm just going to go ahead and connect and go back over to the White House. We don't actually have to finish the whole mission.
Okay.
And if I'm wrong, I'll just come back and do it again later on. So it's no big deal. Just part of the projects, like I said, is make sure you do your projects. Because, see, even I wasn't really doing the projects to unlock blueprints for weapons, weapon attachments like your mags, your scopes, and stuff like that. Because I've been using whatever equipment I had on me. So let's say I used in my magazine, okay, I went with this one over this one. One would probably give me 5% crit hit chance and crit hit damage. Whereas now that I'm like going back and getting my blueprints, I found out that there's another magazine that I can create at the crafting station that gives me 10% crit hit chance. So I'm like, okay, wish I would have known that. So now I'm going back through and trying to like get all my blueprints done so that I can get what I need. So okay. That being said, let's see. Did I get anything? Oh, I did. I got 3 points. I don't think I can spend it on anything though. 10% health on kill. Oh, your armor kit recovers 200% armor and 200% health. Okay, boom. I need that. And
I'm
that's
at the
another.
recalibration station.
All right. So as you're gonna see on screen with me over here at YouTube. Okay, this is what I tell everybody. Everybody wants to get a build set and all that kind of good jazz. Awesome. But what you want to do is you go to the recalibration library.
Oh, recalibration library. Okay.
Yeah. So as you're watching me on YouTube, I'm going to go over to the recal library. Everything that you have here, if you have any equipment that you are carrying currently right now that it needs to be put in the library, it's going to have, like, let's say a check mark on that item or a green arrow or something. It
Yeah, I got
indicates,
lots of green arrows on my screen.
I'm sure you do because you've not used the recal library. So let's say for me, okay, let's say I had something in my marksman rifle. I'd click it. I can have at the bottom of where it says core attributes and it says at maximum value and in library. Above that at maximum value, it would say you have so many items. So I go, okay, let's see what I have. I click in
Not
here.
mine.
I click in here, and as you see right here, the only thing you have is core attributes on the marksman rifle. On any marksman rifle, you're only going to have marksman rifle damage and headshot. That's the only two things you're going to have. It's just these two things. So, what you're looking for is, okay, let's say it's marksman rifle damage. Okay, click. You would click it, and it's going to show you that gun. And I personally will look at that gun and go, okay, yeah, it has a perfect roll on it. I want to put that into my library. However, here's the downside. The other items that are in that recal library for that gun are all like perfect stat things, and you're like, I don't want to dump this gun. Then don't do it. Just straight up don't do it. Um,
So now look on my screen. Ow. On my screen is it got LMG damage, extraction available one, LMG DMG damage to target I've covered, extraction available two, and I was like show extractable items, and I got a tactical and show me this a tactical M249 para, and I was like, why is it telling to extract this? I don't want to extract this gun.
yeah, and that's the thing is that it's like because like once you break down the gun, let's just say okay, I get marksman rifle. Oh, there's something in core attributes. I click it and it says it's headshot damage. Well, as you see, my headshot damage is perfectly rolled at 111%. So, well, almost rolled, I should say. There's probably it's going to be maxed out at 112. But I go, oh man, and I go to this right here. I go down, I hit X, and it's going to show me the gun. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to show you how to do this, but it's going to show you, like, say, said weapon. You know,
Right.
you if once you go ahead and say, okay, extract this attribute, you're going to pull that attribute off that gun, but you're not going to have that gun anymore. It's going to be taken out of your interview or out of your inventory. It's going to be removed. It's gone. Why? Because you broke it down for that one particular part. So that
That's what I'm
gun
saying.
is
I don't want to do that.
well. See, what happens is, like, say, that's that's what we do is you go through your library and start filling it up with stats. So, like, say, in my mask, I have core attributes and attributes. In my core attributes, look at that, all completely maxed out. If you're looking on YouTube, you'll see my skill tier, my weapon damage, and my armor for my mask is all maxed out. So let's say that you went and you got a new mask and it has all these attributes on here, and you're like, oh man, I really wish I had a maxed out this instead of a skill tier. Okay, you go into your recalibration library like this. Like I'm gonna go into my recal station. You see how I have like orange? I can do this on a handgun. Okay, these two weapons right here are telling me I can recalibrate them.
What?
You'll see when the screen comes up because I've put stuff into the library for it and said, I need more pistol damage or I need more whatever. So with this Mozambique Special, it's a brand new gun. I've not recalibrated it because you could tell with this gun, the 586 Magnum, where it says pistol damage, and it looks like there's a thing at the end of it where it looks like a screwdriver and a wrench marked like an X.
Yeah.
Okay, means I've already recalibrated this handgun, so I can't do anything anymore. So if I tried to,
Now, no, okay, now for this, for my items, for my all my gear items, I can recalibrate everything. Just that for my weapons, I can't recalibrate nothing.
you can recalibrate
I can't.
everything from weapons to gear. So
Well,
let's
not
say
me. It's saying that you do not have enough elements to transfer into this item.
because you have nothing in your library. So see in my library, which I'm going to show you right now. Hold on. It's going to take a few seconds on YouTube to flip over. But I'm going to go into my library for pistols. And in core attributes, pistol damage is your core attribute for any handgun that you have in handguns. In attributes, you can have damage to armor, critical hit chance, health damage, damage to target out of cover. See how I haven't gotten everything maxed out yet? When I get a gun, let's say I get a gun that says crit hit chance, The max I can get is 9.5. Let's say I get a brand new handgun and the critical hit chance on that handgun says 8%. I'm going to take it in here, I'm going to break it down, and now the library is, instead of at 7%, is at now 8% because I've upgraded it. So the goal is to go ahead and get all these items all filled up, like all these lines filled up.
I
You
know,
following?
yeah, but just for some reason, like, look, now,
So like
I'm
you haven't put
showing
anything
nothing.
in your library yet. So
No.
you
So how
have
do I do that?
okay. So you go to Recal Library. Um, just we're gonna work on pistols because pistols no one ever uses unless it's a Liberty, and a Liberty's an exotic anyhow. So we ain't gonna go down down that road. So let's say you go down your pistols. Um, you can pick something like, let's say, core attributes. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
go to core attributes and see like what you've got
Nothing.
in your Recal library.
Yep, I got nothing. No extractable items.
Right, but up at the top of the screen, you have that orange bar on Recal library. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then let's go to attributes. What do you have there?
Nothing. Just saying extraction required and everything. I
Okay.
got nothing.
Okay. So what you're going to need is you're going to like pick something and you can extract it.
I mean, like, I have nothing. No extractable items available.
Okay. I'm gonna try this to see if I can make this a little easier. All right. Let's see here. Where are pistols? Pistols, 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 pistols. Are there no pistols in any of these areas today? Wow, that's a first. Oh, nope, there it is, right there. This mission right here. Okay, so let's say we're going to go to the Grand Washington Hotel. Hopefully I can go ahead and I can get like a pistol that's better than what I have right now so that I can show you how to recal it in the library. And it's easy to tell if you get something. So when you kill an enemy and it gives you like, your little pop-up thing where it be like, your red for exotics or whether it be yellow for your high class, you're going to go over there and before you even see what kind of, item you've unlocked by killing that person, it's going to be, if the guy's, flashing like a yellowish orange, obviously it's going to be a high class material, whatever it is. If there's an
Mm-hmm.
if there's an arrow pointing up on that item as you're getting ready to approach it, that means it's better than anything you have in your library. So it's telling you, hey, you need this.
Hostile control point nearby.
So
Right.
okay, so do challenging. Hopefully I can grab me a pistol or something that will make this easier. Grand Washington Hotel. All right.
You're right next to
Oh,
the Grand
and
Washington
I'm running the
Hotel.
damn Lady Death. Whoops. Hold on.
That should get their attention.
Whoopsie.
Head to
Did
the service
not mean
entrance on the
that.
east side of the building.
Baker's dozen, Baker dozen, Baker dozen. There it is. Thank you.
Oh, good thing. Oh, good thing I'm doing this because this one has this one's letting me do the one of the manhunt missions.
And we're done. Okay, so as you're watching on YouTube, I'm approaching and I have a handgun. As I look
Wait,
at it,
what?
Once you're inside, find a way to the atrium.
look on YouTube. the item that I was going to pick up is a tactical
Okay.
carrier and a handgun. Okay, so my pistol damage shows it's here's how much pistol damage this thing has. It's 11%. Well, that triangle all the way to the right end says I've already got as much as I can get in the library, so this is junk. So what I need is, let's say if I want a crit hit chance, that orange bar has to go far right over that little triangle. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is absolutely junk for me. This, however, is actually pretty not bad. So I don't need this. I'm going to just go ahead and mark that as junk. But I'm going to take this because that may be something I can give you later on. Oh, while I'm at it, let me junk this. Okay, so I'm going to go into my inventory and I'm going to give you this. What was that? Chest piece, right?
Yeah.
Excuse. Yeah, all blue. Options L. Share. Okay, I'm giving that to you because it's got all blue, so you could probably work with that. Okay, so I'm going to go in here.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Die, bitch. Ooh. Fuck you and your little dog too.
Hostile radio intercepted.
I'm heading upstairs to the hostage. Everybody, get to the atrium.
Shit. Saint's here.
The who now?
I mean a big shot. Real unpleasant. We need to kill this asshole.
What was that? Get off that turret.
He went all the way to the top floor. Take the stairs to the right of the elevator.
I found a handgun.
Okay. Defensive mending. Yeah, nope, doesn't do me no good. Alright. I'm
Hey,
still...
I found
What?
a handgun over here.
Okay, well, pick it up anyhow, and Mazel tov. I'm trying to like see if I can find one so that I can add it to my library, so I can show you how to add it to the library. So unfortunately, it's
Okay.
like most of my library is almost completed. Ow! Who hit me in the ass with a chair? Okay.
It wasn't a chair. It was a robot cart.
Or truck, I meant to say. Okay, do you have this item over here?
What? Man, where you at?
I'm
I
right
can't
around
even
here.
see you. Oh. What you pointing at? Oh, that? Yeah. It was already opened.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Somebody
know.
opened it.
I didn't know if like maybe it's like it shows it when I opened it a few minutes ago, so I didn't know if like maybe it would show it closed for you and you might have had a key. Okay. Up we go. Nothing else up here. And alright, I'm going to go to this corner. Take that! Ba-boom. He's... Looks like he's getting ready to send an RC car, yep. And I just killed your RC car, so... Oh, you know... Don't be cocky. Arnold! Really?
They're falling back.
Ah!
Serious trauma detected.
One snuck behind me. And he fell off the stage, too. Oh!
Immediate medical assistance needed.
It's okay. I shall get up.
Incapacitated.
Okay. Am I gonna get lucky and get anything?
Agent has joined your group.
Who just joined?
Oh, this is JD.
Oh, okay.
This
Okay.
is my friend JD.
Well, this might wind up working. Okay, I'll take that.
an ammo stockpile. I'm gonna detonate it.
We'll see if I can get something that's going to be a little bit higher level, but
Watch out.
I got this. Oh.
Hit.
That's what you get, you dumb sons of bitches.
Doing all right there, Kelso?
As long as I'm not breathing asbestos. That blast did a lot of damage.
Stop hiding. There we go. Okay. Oh. Put me in the box. We're here. Where did your feet go?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on in this game.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I guess it's the same thing with me too. My feet are gone. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Division 2, do you glitch much? Alright.
Alright. What's up, JD? I wish you were on the mic instead of typing. Oh, he went behind it. Oh, I can't get him. Good Lord.
I'm on the roof, holding for backup.
I have eyes on you, Kelso.
You see Saint?
I don't know what he looks like, but there's hostiles up there.
Not for long.
what we're doing right now,
Oh, oh.
JD, he's just trying to show me a way to create a good build. That's all we're trying to do right now. That's what we're doing.
Clear.
This not, yeah, this not the same
Bullet
gun I
holes
got
everywhere, but
before.
clear. Hmm. I did not see this whole time. Ah, be damned.
What?
I had hyena box over here. Let's see. Custom M870 MCS and a network high for duration. Maybe. That's absolutely a no.
Where you at?
We're standing on top of the roof over here.
We say you found the hyena box.
Oh yeah, no, the hyena box is right over here.
Oh shoot, it is exotic.
What?
Oh, never mind that. I think that's just for that's for the one of those those mods for the chat box.
Ah, okay. Well, hey, still, either which way, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me armor and get some of this.
Glad you made it. Ready when you are.
I'll take left side.
I'm going to the right side.
Hello? Where are my beaches?
Specialization data collected.
Alright, medic is down.
Oh shoot.
Serious trauma detected.
Another
medic.
medic is down.
Yep. Oh, in the face. Here comes a saint.
Oh shit.
Vital signs critical.
Oh shoot! Watch out!
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Oops.
Agent down.
Ooh. This is fucking good gear I got.
Yeah, see, normally
I'm-
we just leave all the gear out until we get all the NPCs. Then we can go pick it up. Because it ain't going to go nowhere. Last one? Alright, now we can pick up gear. Let's see, what did I get? Hardwired, chest piece, handgun.
Yeah, I got a hardware component.
Okay, so you're still watching me on YouTube, right?
Your mom sent us to bring you home.
Yeah.
Are you hurt?
Okay, perfect. You see the damage to armor? The orange goes past my little triangle. So that means this item is going in my library.
Let's meet at the theater later.
Okay.
So I don't even have to do the rest of this mission. Do we have another rest of this mission to do?
Yeah, we gotta do the
Oh,
ending part
yeah.
in the elevator.
Well, shit, we're almost there. Why not?
Heads up.
Ooh.
You've got hostiles flooding in
Let me
from
get
buildings
this
and
piece.
Get down there and take care of it.
Yeah, I forgot about that, Houdini.
Hang on, wait a second. Yeah, I'm all good here.
Alright, call in the elevator. Okay, whatever you do, nobody fart in here. I will be very upset.
I got this turret. I might as well blow up the door. I think I don't know.
Serious trauma detected. Agent down. Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent out of action.
Oh my. Don't worry about me, just take care of them.
Alright, JD's got you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ow!
Vital signs critical.
I'll get you in your little remote control car too.
There's a gun behind us. I got it.
Thank you.
Manny, is Odessa on the line?
I'll patch her in. Odessa? Kelso has some news for you.
Is she okay? She's okay. I'm bringing her home. Oh, God. Oh, thank God. See you soon.
Sorry about that. Alright, so now I get to go back to DC and I get to show you how this looks. God, I hate slow travel.
I know, this really made this lower screen more faster. I thought they changed the loading screen. I thought they'd make it a little more faster, but it looks like they did not.
Alrighty then. So, now that you get to see this and see what I'm talking about, it'll make sense. You come to the Recalibration Station. You go to Library. Now, see how it has the little arrow for the pistol?
Yeah.
Right here, I can see it right where it says can be improved, and it says how many items can be improved. One item. So I'm going to click it, and immediately, instead of having to look, oh look, right there it says improvements available, number 1. Damage to armor. Okay? So previously I was at 5%. Now I will be at 6%.
Minus crit chance or damage to armor.
Okay.
Yeah, extraction available 1. Yep.
So down there at the bottom it says hit X to show extractable items. So I go, boop. There's the gun. There's the gun. And in the little parentheses it shows the damage to armor. This is the item that's going to be done. So I hold can't talk. Damn peanut butter M&Ms. I hold the square button to extract the internal.
Mm-hmm.
That gun is now no longer in my inventory, but that skill, that damage to armor that is maximized, is now in my library. So now let's just say I go and hit L1 to go to the Recalibration Station. I can go down to a pistol, and whatever pistol I may have in my inventory, whether it be the tactical, the 586, whatever pistol I have, I go to it.
It's not working. Mine is still not working.
What do you mean?
I'm pressing the pistol button. It's not lighting up. Oh man.
What do you mean it's not lighting up?
I mean, when you go to a recalibration station, I went to pistol, right? It's not letting me select it.
Probably because you have no pistols in your inventory.
I do.
Now it's not the ones that come with like your gunner specialization and all that stuff, correct? It's like an actual pistol, correct?
Oh, well, yeah, this one's a
Ah,
survivalist.
yeah, that's why. Okay, just
But I
watch
do
me.
have this one. I do have this one, the backup boomstick, which is a shotgun.
Shotgun, so that won't count. Okay, so just watch what I'm
Dang it.
doing here.
Okay.
Okay, so now you remember I maxed out at 6, so I'll go to this tactical M1911. I click this and I go, oh, look at my pistol damage. It's only at 9%. Wow, I really wished it was higher. Well, I'm going to select it, and there it is. Pistol damage right there, 15%. That's what I have in my library. I'm going to hold square to transfer. Now, this pistol has 15% pistol damage and has that 5% damage to armor down there at the bottom.
You need help with something?
See how that was done?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, hold
so
on. Alright. Alright, okay, so let me check my LMG. So my LMG, it says that it can improve core attributes by 2.
yeah,
I got 1, which is the tactical M249. I do not want to get rid of this gun because that's like the, well, I have the
then
Bullet King.
Anything I can do for you?
Huh?
it may be a good gun, but
What?
hold on. What I was saying is, if you don't want to put that in the library, maybe somewhere down the road you'll actually get another gun that has something you can put in your library. Houdini says you never said
Oh.
thank you for the Bullet King.
Oh. Sorry. Wait, I did. Well, yeah, you love JD, so that's your fault. But thank you.
Okay, so anyhow, that's what you can do. Now for me, it's like,
Okay.
okay, so let's say chess piece. Um, Let me find something I haven't modded yet.
What the? Okay, what marksman rifle do I have? Because now it's telling me to extract the marksman rifle that I have right now. That doesn't make no sense. No, why is it telling me that? I only got one marksman rifle, and it's telling me to improve my marksman rifle. You know, that's the same one that just showed up. That's literally like the exact same gun that I have right now.
Okay, I'm gonna go all the way back out, and I'm gonna show you this on YouTube. Let's just say, currently I am using the Baker's Dozen. The Baker's Dozen and the P416. Let's just say that I found another gun. I put that skill into the library. Now with the P416, for example, I'll use that. Um, with the P416,
Hey, wait. Hang on a second. I gotta charge my headphones. You're gonna hear me cut off a little bit. Hang on, just a moment.
okay. By the way, JD, if you're really good at explaining like how to do these builds, he'll probably need your help because I'm trying to do it. We were trying to do a share play earlier so that I can show him stuff, and I guess apparently my internet's not as fast, or I don't know. Who knows?
Oh, hello.
If he could turn his mic on.
Yeah, I could see when he
I mean,
writes.
shoot. I know, but it's so slow when he types.
That's life.
Wait, I don't understand. How do people type if you have a PS4? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is he Is you playing
You
like
can,
on PC or something?
mm, okay.
Jay said. Jay said what? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because I was trying to like teach him how to like go do his builds and stuff like that, and I'm giving him the info. I don't. Yeah, I know for me, it took me a long time to comprehend it. I mean, people had to like explain this probably like 17 times for me to finally let it sink in and me
17.
get it. That's why I'm trying to teach him
Mm.
the recal station because he's not put anything in his library yet.
I should probably find the soul rifle that's really good, and then trade that for my everlasting gaze rifle, and then put that in the library.
Yeah, because I mean, like,
Cause, cause I hate it. So I hate rifles. Period. Like I like assault rifles. I just don't like the other rifles.
right.
Now this I could do. I could like do so much of this, but I don't want to get rid of them. No.
Consumption of drugs and alcohol on site is forbidden. Violators will be removed from the secure area.
Hmm. But you know what? I'll I'll get back with y'all tomorrow because I don't wait. I don't want to use my mic.
Mm,
Really?
man don't want to use his mic. Or
He uses his
wool
mic all
man.
the time when I'm playing with him.
Or wool man. I don't know. But anyhow, like I was telling you earlier, um, you can only choose one particular thing to um, recalibrate. So, like for this one, you can see it when I go to the recalibration station part because it kind of highlights it on the right hand side and it gives you that little wrench and screwdriver.
Yeah.
So when I recalibrated this, I had like a skill build or a skill mod or something like that on there,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, well, I've got weapon damage, crit hit damage, and I've got a slot for I can put a mod in there for crit hit chance. I was like, man, I'm like, I've got almost all reds. So I went to the recal station, boom, popped in critical hit chance as my recalibration. So now instead of it being red, red, yellow, red, now it's all red.
Wait, go back. Show me what you just did. I think I just missed it.
Okay,
Or did you not do anything at all?
I didn't move anything on the screen, so don't freak out. Okay, so you're looking at the screen on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Initially, what this originally came with was weapon damage, critical hit damage, a yellow slot for skill haste, and a mod, open mod
Oh
slot.
wow.
So what I did is I filled that open mod slot with a mod for critical hit chance. And I'm like, man, I'm like, if only I didn't have that skill haste. And I was like, oh wait, I can go to the recal station. So I went to the recal station, looked to see what I've put into my library. And the only thing I had in my library was 6% critical hit chance. And it was maxed out. I was like, dude, winner. So I went and I put that in there and replaced that, or replaced the skill haste with the critical hit chance. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what?
So here, let
I
me
know, I
let
know,
me just get like a.
I know, I know. Okay, look, I appreciate everything you're doing. I mean, it's just a lot of information and also just a lot of thinking to do, but thinking to do. And I really appreciate you trying to give your all, give your best to tell me how this works.
It's not a problem, man.
It's just a lot of, it's just a lot of information. So
Trust
I
me,
was thinking
it took
maybe,
me a lot of time to learn this. I mean, I had people tell me this stuff like probably 20 times, and I'm like, wait, huh? I ain't saying I'm
yeah. So
stupid, but I was like going, good God.
you're not okay. I was like, you're really good because I seen you play with Zach and all the others,
Oh,
all the other people in your videos. So,
okay.
and I bet Zach mostly
Here,
taught you
here,
some of that too.
he- here. This right here is a perfect example. Okay, so you see on the screen how it has weapon damage, skill damage, critical hit, and an empty mod slot.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to here and I'm going to be like, boom. I want to switch that with critical hit chance because I've got it in my library. So I'm gonna transfer this.
No, that I did not have. I cannot find any replacements. How you find replacements?
When you go to your recal library, when you break down an item, and like I was saying, you break down an item and you no longer have it anymore, now that is in your library. So I had at one point in time a face mask with 6% on it, completely rolled, and I was like, Psh, I'm going to break it down, put it in my library, and I
So
did. So
so you deconstructed it?
I deconstructed it, and that critical hit chance was put into my library. Now, as you just saw, I removed that skill build thing, that yellow piece, and I replaced it with what I had in my library. So now all I got to do is confirm it. Boom, it's done. Now I have a piece on here, a mask that has weapon damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and all I got to do is put something in the mod slot. So boom, we're done.
Okay, so I just got like so whenever like find
So
some items, I got to like deconstruct those items. But wait,
yeah,
but how you know that they're going into your library? How you know?
because if you go into if you go up to this station and you go to Recalibration Library,
Mm-hmm.
anything here, anything at all, any of this stuff in the weapons or the gear, when you go into it and it's got that green arrow on it, it's going to tell you you've got something in here that you can put in your library. You just got to go in there and see what it is. Because see my
Um.
because see my recal library, I mean, like, let's just say for guns, for instance, okay, LMGs is the best one I've got. Okay, attributes. This is all the stuff I have broken down off of guns to get them filled. I've got all that stuff
Uh,
in my library. So that means I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So that's 12 guns. At some point in time, I have broken down and I have basically no longer have that gun anymore, but I broke them down because I wanted damage to armor, critical hit chance, health damage. I wanted to put these items into my library because somewhere along the line, I'm going to get a gun, let's say, that has, all these really great attributes, but that one attribute, you kind of go, man, if this attribute was great, this would be a fantastic gun. Well, that's what the recalibration station's for. Now you can change that one item one time to something else, something you need, whether it be critical hit chance, damage, accuracy. You can change that one time, and that's it.
all right. Yeah.
Because see, like I can go to my baker's dozen. This is a gun that's in my recal station, and say, oh, I want to go ahead and I want to change this. Well, I at one point in time changed it for the critical hit chance. So I can't change the damage or the rifle damage or the talent anymore. I can't do that. The only thing I can change is this critical hit chance. That's it.
Hmm.
And
Alright, I'm
even
starting to get it.
and even if you didn't perfectly roll it, like right now, I could sit there and look at that and realize that I could change that item for the critical hit chance to whatever. I could like start like looking through here and go, oh, I'll just change it to headshot damage. I'll just change it to this. I can't change any of the other stuff, but since I changed this piece right here, I can change it to something else if I want to, like whatever, health damage, headshot damage. Or if I re-roll this again and wind up getting a better critical hit chance put in my library, then I can come back at any point in time and upgrade the gun from critical hit chance of 8.5% to a 10%. Bottom?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And again, tons of information, and your brain's probably fucking oatmeal right now. I do not doubt it.
Yeah. But here, so I'll ask you this: how do you go live on YouTube so you can see mine, what I have to do, what I need to change out? Cause I think I know how you did. Yes, I have a YouTube account, so.
Okay. Well, all you do is like you go to I think it's like the PS button on your. We're in a party chat, aren't we?
The way you say the PS what?
Oh no, we're not in party chat. That's right. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I'm not in part yet. Because I'm gonna say.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, because I know that at least if I wind up if I lose you on the screen and you can't see what I'm doing, at the very least you'll be able to hear it. Okay, so if you hold the PS button on your controller, it'll have a thing where it says, would you like to broadcast? So you go to broadcast, it's going to give you two options. It's going to give you an option for YouTube or Twitch. You just go to
Word.
YouTube. You just go to YouTube, and all you do is put in your username and password, and then you.
Okay. I see quick menu. I see sound devices. I see sound cleanser vision. I see that. I don't see no broadcast or anything like that. I don't see
Okay,
it.
probably what you because see, I got mine set up to where it's like I got all this stuff. Hmm.
To start broadcasting, you must agree to YouTube terms. Yeah. Let me go to. I have the app. Good thing too.
Yeah.
At gmail.com.
Let me see here. Didn't you comment on one of my YouTube videos?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay. Which one was it? You remember what video it was?
No.
I don't know if it was like where I was flying in a plane, if it was Predator.
Predator. I don't. Yeah, I don't watch Predator.
Okay,
Not
let me
like
see.
that.
so it wasn't Predator. Because I gotta try and figure out like how I'm gonna find you.
Do you like go to your subscribers thing and then you'll find out who's following you?
Um, Jacob, easy, dude. Um,
Should really find time to clean and oil these tools. Don't want them to get rusty.
yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't tell me like who my subscribers are, which kind of sucks.
Well, that sucks. How? What? Really?
Uh, yeah, that's why it's like normally I just go back and I look through and I see who's like left comments and I'd be like, oh, okay, I know who this is and I know who that is.
Here, I'll just tell you so you won't have to search. It's pretty much like my name, like my regular name, Najir Carter. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's my name.
Yeah, I know.
It should have like a Usain Bolt track picture on there.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I know I've got. Let me look on my phone. Because I know that you left a comment not too long ago. That's why I'm like, this can't be that hard.
Okay. If you find it, just send me a message because I have the PlayStation app and everything. But I'm gonna get off and are you gonna be on tomorrow?
No, I'll be going back to work tomorrow. Unfortunately.
Uh,
Usain Bolt, Usain Bolt, Usain Bolt.
when you think you're gonna get back on?
Uh, depends on how my week is. I'll be absolutely honest with you. I mean, I want to try
Okay.
and like get on here and get a couple more gear sets that are going to be good before we start going into that TU10 update.
Good to see you. You need to craft
You
something?
to my raid?
No, every so often we have like what they call the title update number, whatever it is. So, well, this one's going to be number 10. So that means that we're going to have some things that are going to be changed in the game. So some guns, some
New
gear.
update.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the title update 10 is coming. I think in another week. They're just
yeah.
trying to
Shoot.
work. They put it out for
Yeah, I got.
PC and then they're trying to like work out the bugs right now before they throw it to console.
Yeah,
So
shoot. I mean, yeah, I gotta finish this manhunt before that happens. I could get catched up and all that.
are you still watching the YouTube channel?
Huh?
I said, are
What?
you
Oh.
still watching the YouTube channel?
Are you still alive?
I believe so. Yeah.
Here. Here. If you're alive, here, I'll comment
Yeah.
right now.
Okay. So here's something I also learned. Because I mean, like everybody wants to do like those manhunts and everything else. Do this. This is something I will suggest. Go over here to where they have like your specializations.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, over here at Firewall, if you hit triangle, which is called View Field Research, you're going to get these little items over here. It's kind of like little quests. If you do, let's say, quest number 1, and it'll tell you over there, stage 1 is set enemies on fire, kill enemy scorchers, and kill enemies closer than 7 meters. What you're going to do is when you win that, you get the apparel key cache keys and a caldera mod and a lava lake mod. Those are skins that you can put on a gun. Number 2 is a ammo dump blueprint and a firewall safety helmet. That's what you get for this. Sounds boring, but wait for it. You're going to see why it's important.
Mm-hmm.
So when you start doing these things, by the time you get to number 4 down here, look at what the reward is. Oh, look, it's the blueprint for the Savage Wolverine, the exotic
That's not
assault rifle.
exotic. That's a high. That's not exotic. That's a high end.
Are you sure? Because I thought it was a exotic.
No, it's a high end.
Oh,
Even JD would tell you that.
I could have swore that they had put it down as an exotic.
Nope.
Oh. Well, you get
Oh
you.
shoot! No, I didn't mean to activate it. God dang it! I activated
Yeah, you
by
don't even.
accident.
Yeah, you don't even have to have the fire thing activated. But, no, what I was gonna say is that it's like, yeah, you go through those different things, and like say gunner, it's like you get all these different rewards. There's a vest. There's a mod for another gun. Emotes. You get the Sleipnir blueprint, which is another LMG. You get a lot of good little toys to play with. So, technician, you get gloves, skins, the send off, which is a really nice shotgun. You get the blueprint for that. And then you get, again, all these different things, all these little kind of like little side quests. You're getting guns and skins and mods and blueprints for that. So easy stuff to do. It's not ridiculously hard at all.
All right.
So that's also food for thought, just to be able to like get stuff. I know after what is it? Probably like 4 o'clock in the morning, my time.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna reset again. So tomorrow would be a good time to go look to see what they have. Um, there is a thing on YouTube you can look up called Cassie Mendoza. What she
Cassie Mendoza.
Yeah, she is actually, if you find her snitch out, and they'll show you like the videos like where to find the snitch. If you find the snitch, he'll give you a bounty. You finish the bounty, you get to go to that location. It's a hidden location on the map. You go there. Every item she has, because she's a vendor, every item she has is a named item. So it's good stuff. This week it just kind of sucks, unfortunately.
So
But
is Cassie Mendoza a boss?
no, she's a vendor, kind of like
Oh,
that guy over
she's a
there.
vendor.
Yeah, just like that guy over there behind you on your left. You know, he just sells shit. Well, everything she sells is a named item, so it's a high-end named item.
Oh, okay.
So I tell people that are always looking to get like some like upgrades to their guns and stuff. They're like, man, I wish I had this gun, or I wish I had that gun. I wish I had this chest piece. You can go in there and
Is
you can get that stuff because she may
so
have
the,
it in her inventory.
do you know where she's located on the map or no?
She is always changing locations. So
Okay,
people
so
have actually done YouTube videos saying you look in this spot, this spot, this spot, this spot, or this spot, and you'll find her snitch. When you find the snitch, then you can go ahead and do the bounty. And once you do the bounty, then they'll put it up on the map where her location is.
so wait, so how we find a snitch?
Like I said, like look up the YouTube video for Cassie Mendoza, and
Oh,
they'll show you the like the 4 or 5 different locations for where she would be where the snitch would be located.
okay. And you know what? I think I passed by the snitch before like so many times. I just ignored it. Like, what's the snitch all about? Like, what is
Yeah,
it?
because the snitch, he'll give you a bounty. Like you'll meet him out in public, he'll give you a bounty, and when you go to complete the bounty, once you completed the bounty on your map, a little location pops up and says, "Oh, hey, vendor, we'll stay open for the next 17 hours, or 24 hours, or whatever the case may be." It tells you how long she'll be open for, and if she winds up being closed, then she'll tell you how many hours until she opens. But basically, you go over there, you go shop in her store, see what she's got, and she doesn't have any of that purple or crappy gear item stuff. She has good stuff. She has
Do
some
you think
real good stuff.
do you
Just
think
this,
she has any exotics?
she won't have exotics.
Dang.
Would be nice if they started doing that, but she won't have exotics, but she'll have some really nice named gear.
Okay. All
So
right.
so definitely something to look forward to as well, because if you're looking to get some like really good parts. Um, Also, I know this is a stupid question. You go and get stuff from your clan's cache, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, JD's in my clan. I don't really have that much people in my clan because I need like more people. I only have
Right.
like 2 people.
Gotcha. Well, that's why I was saying that, it's like, at least, it's like if you're in like a higher rank clan or something, or if you're just doing your own, more power to you, however you want to do it. At least with the clans, you can get, weekly items through, cat their cash dropouts that they put up. Like, I think it's like every Tuesday or Wednesday they have a new one.
Right.
So sometimes those actually can come in handy, and you can get some name stuff as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, I just sent a comment in your live, so you should be able to see my name and
Oh
Cindy's
yeah, I see
account.
it right there.
All right. All right. It's been nice. It's been nice playing with you, and I hope to play with you again. Wait. Well. Actually, what time do you off work tomorrow? Do you get off like real late?
Yeah, I don't get off until like 11:30. So by the
Oh
time I get home,
shoot.
it's like 12:30.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
that's the fun part of what I do.
All right.
Okay.
Well. All right. Well, send me a message if you're free because I have the app and everything.
Okay, man. All right.
Yeah.
Check
All
you
right,
later.
JD.